Hi, I'm Michael Makrowitz with Coldwell Banker Realty, and whether you're planning to sell in a month or two, or you're really just trying to gather information and plan for selling in the next several years, this is my offer to you. I know the first question that people often have is, how much is my home worth? Of course, there's different industry websites that you can go on, like Zillow and Redfin, that spit out a number produced by an algorithm based on geographic location. I rarely find these to be accurate. So what I have done for my clients, whether I'm going into a listing appointment, whether I am just staying in touch with my past clients and I want to keep them updated on the value of their home for better or worse, I create a tailored comparative market analysis showing exactly what I think their home is worth in the current market. And the thing that I take into account that many of these industry websites don't are things like, what remodeling and improvements have you done? Is there something unique like the size of your lot that really sets you apart? Is there something that could impact the value, like being on the corner of a busy street? I take the time to look at properties that are as similar and geographically close as possible to give you as accurate an idea as possible. The next thing that I'll provide are housing market updates. Now, I have programs that I subscribe to that put the data together really well, but I really enjoy doing housing market videos because I can add in stories and situations that I've dealt with personally and just more anecdotal situations to give some color and some context to the data that you're seeing. I'll also provide an e-newsletter. Now with this, I am doing my market update. I'm also highlighting local community activities and events. I think oftentimes the importance of where we live is to a certain extent the house itself, but usually it is the community and the things around it that make it an enjoyable place to be. And those are the things I want to make you aware of and to highlight and to enjoy. Next, I'm going to continue to make informative real estate videos for sellers. Again, I think the planning aspect of real estate when you're thinking about selling, it is important to be as informed as possible going into it. I try to give information and knowledge and story and pull the curtain back as much as possible, because even if a transaction goes perfectly smoothly, you're going to be stressed out at some point. There are so many moving parts, from the preparing of the home to the selling of the home to packing up the moving truck when the next buyer is going to be moving in. I want to make all of this as easily digestible and understandable as possible, and I try to set that up by allowing you to watch these videos. I will also provide you with resources and vendors. I have a vetted list of people that I've used for years that I trust, that do good work. So whether that be painters, handyman, plumbers, flooring people, cleaners, movers, anything that you could possibly need, I want to provide for you so that every single step of the way is made as easy as possible. Now, I'll also advise on improvements to make to the property. And this is totally tailored to you and your situation and what you want. I've had some people tell me I absolutely do not want to put a single penny into the property, and that's fine. But over years of experience, I've learned the things that are most effective and bring the most value when it comes time to sell. And I can give you everything that I know about the situation, and you decide what's best for you. Finally, whether we are getting close to going on the market or it's going to be several years in the future, I like to do a seller consultation. This gives you an opportunity to ask upfront any questions that you have, how to plan for the future, who else you should be talking to, whether that be a CPA or a financial advisor. We can also discuss your motivation and timing. When I've had these appointments, sometimes people realized it was actually more important for them to push their timeline back or to move it up based on certain life events that were going to impact their sale. Like I said before, we'll also talk about that home preparation, that being even short-term and long-term. For example, I tell people if you're going to paint and do landscaping, sometimes that's better to do right before you go on the market. If you're doing something more extensive like bathroom and kitchen remodels, I say do it sooner so that you can actually enjoy that. In these meetings, we'll also cover every financial consideration. I want people to know what is the cost of selling the home. And this goes beyond just commissions. We're talking about title and escrow fees and transfer taxes depending on what city you're in. This might be inspections that are provided. And finally, from this, we can create an action plan. So if this sounds like something that would be of value to you, please reach out. I put information in the description where you can reach out to me. And I encourage you to like and subscribe this video, because ultimately what I'm trying to do here is reach the people that find this of value.